A game of cricket we've had tonight. Delhi Capitals won by 1 wicket. Uh, लखनऊ अगेन बहुत बुरी तरह हारी है भाई। क्या क्या लगता है तुम लोग को, कैसा एंजॉय किया मैच?
यार
इट
मैं
वाज लाइक
गिव अप कर दिया था।
वो
मैं
स्विंग हो रहा था
जेन्युइनली
पैडल जैसा ना।
मैं जेन्युइनली दिल्ली के लिए गिव अप कर दिया था बिकॉज आई हैड सीन 88 फॉर 5। अरे अब
हम्म।
तो खत्म, कौन आएगा, किधर से आएगा। एंड प्रॉप्स टू द मैनेजमेंट ऑफ दिल्ली फॉर द सब्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ आशुतोष। जेन्युइनली लाइक क्या चॉइस है। सेम फॉर लखनऊ, लाइक सिद्धार्थ इज अ ग्रेट स्पिनर, द वे ही गॉट स्टब्स आउट, व्हाट अ बॉल। बट एज वी हैड करेक्टली प्रेडिक्टेड, लखनऊ के पास बैलेंस नाम का चीज नहीं।
हम्म।
इमेजिन लूजिंग बाय 1 विकेट ऑफ ऑल थिंग्स।
इट वाज लाइक अ पेंडुलम। हमेशा ऐसा लग रहा था कि मैच ऊपर नीचे जाएगा, बट इवेंचुअली द बेटर टीम वन।
या
दे डिड नॉट
एंड
गिव अप।
द लेस इम्बैलेंस्ड टीम वन।
करेक्ट, बॉलिंग बहुत इनएक्सपीरियंस था लखनऊ का। यू डोंट इवन नो हु वाज प्रिंस यादव, एंड द न्यू स्पिनर दैट केम अप, ही वाज ट्राइंग टू कॉपी सुनील नारायण, failed miserably, but he picked up certain wickets. तो
सिद्धार्थ नो,
नहीं नहीं, सिद्धार्थ नहीं, दिवेकर,
द अदर वन।
the other one, I don't remember his
मेरे को
name
नाम नहीं
correctly.
मालूम।
दिग्वेश राठी।
But yeah,
हाँ
Manimaran
हाँ।
Siddharth was outstanding. Last year also, he played extremely well. In the power play, he has removed Virat Kohli. So he has the talent. वो तो पता ही है, बट ये
हाँ।
मैच में तो उसने और भी अच्छा किया। द वे ही रिमूव्ड समीर रिजवी ऑल्सो, दैट वाज अ ग्रेट डिलीवरी। बाउंस हुआ, टर्न हुआ, सो इट वाज गुड फ्रॉम हिम।
बट व्हाट अ मैच टू फॉरगेट फॉर समीर रिजवी भाई। What a match to forget. That poor dude dropped Puran at what, 17?
17,
He
यस।
went
करेक्ट।
on to hit 75 runs.
इफ दे वुड तो मे बी उसको इम्पैक्ट पड़ता,
Apart
बट
from that
जीत गए
one,
तो।
apart from that one cover drive, I don't think he had a very good outing today.
Oh,
Uh,
Samir, 4 ही
yeah,
रन
Samir.
मारा भाई, क्या ही
Ah,
आउटिंग।
exactly. That cover drive was beautiful. But apart from that,
हाँ।
as you rightly said, he had a forgetful day.
One
But
more
see,
forgetful day. Your favorite player Abhishek Porel.
Abhishek Porel,
How can
Abhishek
you
Porel.
forget?
I mean, क्या basis पे retain किया, still don't understand. But see, now that he has been retained, I feel he'll be given a long run. He will play at three for a couple of more games, until the DC management is convinced that he is not their player to bat at three. So they might again have to bring in Karun Nair, who can play at three if Porel fails for a couple of more innings. But अभी सिंस रिटेन किया तो उसको थोड़ा लंबा चांस मिलेगा, पोरेल को।
ऑल्सो टेल मी दिस थिंग, हम लोग ये ऐसा अक्षर पटेल के दिनों में क्या चल रहा था कि कीपर को बॉलिंग दिया।
कीपर को बॉलिंग दिया है।
Tristan
क्रिस्टियन
Stubbs.
स्टब्स।
क्रिस्टन स्टम्प्स।
ब्रो, ब्रो
इवन
दैट
लास्ट
मैन
ईयर
गिव्स राइट
उसने दो
इनफ
तीन
टू।
ओवर्स डाले थे, लाइक इन सम गेम्स ही
Right.
बोल्ड अ कपल ऑफ ओवर्स लास्ट ईयर एज वेल।
ही डज,
एंड
बट ऑल इन ऑल ही इज अ विकेट कीपर बैट। वो ऐसा हो गया कि धोनी बीच बीच में ऐसा 2-3 ओवर डाल देता था, राइट। सो
राइट।
सी माय क्वेश्चन इज, दैट मैन गेव इनफ लाइट कि वो बॉल प्लेन पकड़ के दूसरे शहर जा सकता था। ये
ही वाज
ले
ऑल्सो
धीमा
फोर
धीमा जा रहा है,
कंसेक्यूटिव
पूरा
सिक्सेस, राइट?
दबा के खींच रहा है उसको। हाँ।
फोर कंसेक्यूटिव सिक्सेस, पूरन हिट।
या
4-4. 28
वन
of
डॉट
the over.
एंड देन धपाधप 4 मारी उसने। बिकॉज
28.
सन हैड द टाइम ऑफ हिज लाइफ ब्रो। उसके पास इतना टाइम था कि वो सब कुछ ऐसा कार्यक्रम खत्म करके हर फील्डर से मिलके मार सकता था।
But I think Lucknow will look back at this game and think that their batting failed. Top order did the job, but the middle order, lower order, they did not
सी,
really step up.
yeah, so Marsh and Puran, they basically took the DC bowlers to the cleaners. Then they
हम्म।
were stable till the 13th over. Uh, then उसके बाद पंत आया, पंत डक पे आउट हुआ, and then they just completely lost the plot after that. They just kept losing wickets at regular intervals and they could not finish well.
फाइनल
But
फ्लरिश मिलर ने दे दिया होता तो खत्म था।
yes, but even
Right.
Miller was struggling before he hit those two sixes. He was struggling
हम्म।
miserably against Mohit Sharma. And credit to the DC bowlers, the way they handled things in the death overs. They just contained runs. They did not give away runs easily. And that actually made the difference uh, at the end. Because अगर वो लोग इतना runs contain नहीं करते तो probably this would have been a 2 20 to 30 score, which would have again
Easy.
changed the game completely on its head. So after that, I also feel that LSD missed the trick by not including Abdul Samad in the playing 11 because
Oh, 100%.
फाइव डाउन उनके पास कोई प्लेयर था ही नहीं. फाइव डाउन शार्दुल ठाकुर बैटिंग करने आया. एंड से ऑल यू वांट, शार्दुल ठाकुर इज अ गुड प्लेयर बट आई डोंट थिंक ही इज दैट गुड अ प्लेयर कि वो 50-60 रन्स की इनिंग्स खेल पाए एट द एंड एट द डेथ, जो एक्चुअली मिलर का काम है. दैट जॉब कैन बी डन in a better way by Abdul Samad. So probably they missed a trick there.
But relatively, bowling seemed very weak. Even
Hmm.
if you see, I was not impressed by the debutants, even though they picked up wickets, but it was not very impressive. It
Hmm.
was not like an outstanding delivery, yeah, beaten for pace or spin. It was the batsman's error that got them the wickets. So
Hmm.
bowling wise, they are very thin, and if they want to win this tournament or at least go close, they have a long way to go.
See, if they have a couple of more fast bowlers coming in, I mean, अगर जो उनके पहले से टीम में थे in the squad, अगर उसमें से एक दो bowlers fit होते तो maybe they have a chance, maybe they can win a
एक
couple of more games.
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट,
आवेश खान.
एक है, नहीं नहीं, आवेश खान तो है आई थिंक, एंड आई थिंक शिवम मावी इज गोइंग टू ज्वाइन, ही इज सेट टू ज्वाइन. That is what we are hearing. He was there in the crowd also. Camera focused towards him. He was cheering for Lucknow. So he will be a part of the Super Giants in some time. But still, bowling is a little thin. Even Ravi Bishnoi
प्रिंस.
didn't seem
हाँ
the
हाँ, राइट. सी, प्रिंस
usual.
यादव ने पहले 2 ओवर काफी अच्छे डाले बिकॉज उसने वहां पे दिल्ली को चोक कर दिया completely. The first 2 overs that he bowled, because his figures were, well, he did not concede more than 16 runs in the first 2 overs, which is a very good job from his end. Uske baad jo hua, it's probably because of his inexperience, but the way he bowled those first 2 overs was like, I liked his bowling because he was hitting the ball, he hitting the deck hard and full length डाल रहा था, runs दे नहीं रहा था easily, and batters भी उसको मार नहीं पा रहे थे. And to bowl in that fashion against Kristen Stubbs was a commendable job, I feel.
Also, we
Because
forgot about
like
Vipraj. Vipraj actually did very well for DC.
what a
Ball के
debut.
साथ, bat के साथ, excellent debut. The way he was hitting the
Correct.
ball, it was just going out of the ground. Some of the shots he played was just with a single hand,
Single hand, yes.
but it
What
still
a debut,
cleared the
man.
boundary.
He actually released a lot of pressure off Ashutosh Sharma, I feel.
Ashutosh.
Because that partnership actually made a difference in the end. अगर उस टाइम पे विपराज अटैक नहीं करता and आशुतोष, he was maybe not struggling but he was playing at a run ball level. 18 runs of 18 balls and उस टाइम पे विपराज थोड़ा अटैक कर रहा था, थोड़ा प्रेशर रिलीज हुआ and then after विपराज got out, आशुतोष just stepped in and he finished the job for Delhi Capitals.
Even bowling wise, if you see, that drop chance was off his bowling.
Hmm.
So even in the bowling department, he was making chances. So he is someone like a Lalit Yadav from last season. He is playing that role, but he is a much improved player. He's like an
Much
upgrade
improved.
to Lalit
Much improved.
Yadav.
Yes.
My only question, how long will he keep this up?
That we'll have to see during the course
Hmm.
of the tournament, but अभी के लिए जो दिख रहा है वो थोड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है.
अभी के लिए बढ़िया खेल रहा है वो. बस ये कि he should keep it up. By he's a 20-year-old kid, like to show this maturity at the age of 20, like soaking pressure, ensuring your opposite bat, who's a better batsman than you, gets to play more balls, but you also keep rotating the strike. Is crazy. भाई उधर एक तो मेरे को ये समझाओ, क्या जरूरत था पंत को ऐसा शॉट करने का?
पंत की बैटिंग की वजह से लोग नहीं हारे आज. उसकी विकेट कीपिंग की वजह से आज मैच चेंज हुआ है लास्ट में. वो स्टंपिंग
Stumping
चांस
Disagree.
अगर वो
chance.
मिस नहीं करता
अच्छा
तो
हाँ,
फिर थिंग्स कुड हैव बीन डिफरेंट.
दैट आई एग्री.
बट व्हाट डू यू गाइस थिंक, लाइक नाउ you've seen Delhi's performance. अभी दिल्ली का प्लेइंग 11, I feel it's shaping up quite well. Yes, there are a few concerns at the top order. JFM is not firing. Uh, Thoda, they would expect a little bit more from Abhishek Porel if he's given a long run. But I feel Faf and Akshar Patel, they played their part. They did what they could do best. Uh, थोड़ा पार्टनरशिप अगर वो वहां पे ग्रो होती तो प्रेशर कम आता
कम विकेट
लोअर
से
मिडिल
जीतते
ऑर्डर पे.
थोड़े, हाँ, like they would have won with better wickets basically, nothing else.
The
बट आई
game
सी
was
के.
made because they kept losing wickets. वरना game DC जीत जाता very comfortably. It is just that time to time they were losing wickets.
Right.
हाँ,
So
fair
now
to
when
be said.
KL Rahul is fit, he will probably slot in at number 4.
KL
And
was fit nonetheless. He just took a break for his daughter's
he's just
birth.
so KL जब
Hmm.
वापस आएगा तो he'll bat at number 4 and maybe Samir Razi will not be included in the playing 11.
Impact,
Abhishek
bro.
Porel will
Impact.
continue to bat at 3.
I think Abhishek
Impact
Porel
player.
should play lower than KL Rahul. KL
I
Rahul at
agree.
4, I think it's too low for him.
Yes.
Like KL could do a job at say 3, where
Right.
he helps build your innings.
Hmm.
प्लस उसको पता है एक्सीलेटर कब लगाना है, तो ठीक है, like it's okay to play him at 3.
And
Now
इतने
my
साल से
question is, once
एक्सपीरियंस
KL
भी है.
returns, will he be keeping or still Porel?
I think
No, I
Porel is
think,
a decent keeper.
but KL I think will keep the wickets once he's back. I feel that. अगर उसमें 14 करोड़ इन्वेस्ट किए हैं तो उसको मे बी उसको एज अ विकेट कीपर
देना तो
बैट्समैन
चाहिए
उन्होंने
वैसा.
चूज किया है.
Yeah, so
बिकॉज
it
इफ
can
यूर
be a Googly and it can be Tristan Stubbs. नहीं, but it will
बहुत
be KL Rahul
बहुत
most likely.
रेयर ऐसे पॉसिबिलिटी है होगा वो. हाईली
नहीं, most
अनलाइकली.
likely. Field set करने के लिए I think KL Rahul is the best amongst the three. He can guide the bowlers.
राइट.
Oh, by the way, guys, did you all see Akshar's this thing post match?
नो.
No.
Akshar's replies, "Be prepared for this. This is how it's going to be under my captaincy."
साउंड्स
What was
कॉन्फिडेंट.
the question that was asked to him?
The question was basically match review, though, in simpler
Uh,
terms. Give me a review of the match, winning by 1 wicket. How was the pressure, etc., etc. Bro's answer is, "Be prepared for this. It's going to be like this only under my captaincy."
मे बी उसने ऐसा जोक के तरीके से बोला
But
होगा.
but
डोंट नो.
being Akshar, you don't know that dude's ballsy as hell. Like he has the guts to say something like this.
एंड ही इज द
एक
गाय हु कैन
कोहली
हैंडल
वही
प्रेशर
सब
वेल.
डिफरेंट है, इसको नहीं फर्क पड़ता. हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. Like Hardik will show it in some way or the other with his attitude. This man shows nothing. Both Gujarat
by the
all
way,
rounders are crazy.
if this game was played in Firozshah Kotla, it would have 100% been a run fest. 250 तो होता ही. अगर
आराम
होता
से.
फिरोजशाह में होता तो 100%. बट सिंस विशाखापट्टनम था, फिर भी मैं बोलूंगा पार स्कोर ही था. अबाउट पार.
200 तो पार स्कोर हो गया है मतलब अभी मतलब 200 इज पहले 5-6 years ago 180 used to be considered a very good score and teams
नॉट इफ
used
यू आर
to.
बैटिंग इन चेपॉक.
हाँ.
चेपॉक
So
का अभी भी 180 है. चेपॉक इज दैट वन अनोमली.
but abhi things have changed since the last year because SRH have changed the way T20 cricket is being played at the moment. So we have another cracking contest coming up tomorrow. Shubman Gill's Gujarat Titans will be taking on Shreyas Iyer's Punjab Kings. Most importantly, there are no injury concerns at the moment, so it will be a full strength squad. Both the teams are coming in with no injury concerns. So अच्छा match होगा. I'm expecting another high scoring encounter.
अहमदाबाद में ऊपर से, लाइक प्रॉपर
It is Shubman
हार्ड
Gill's
हिटिंग.
hunting ground. He is going to
Hunting.
make the runs and he is going to be the big match player.
I shall not jinx him. I will not say his name.
Come on, he's having the MRF bat. He has to play the Virat Kohli innings.
I will still not say his name. I do not want to jinx the poor guy. But yes, I do expect Gujarat to have a good game, considering they're loaded to the tip, be it batting or bowling. Yeah, पंजाब का क्या बोले.
बैटिंग में यार सिर्फ मेरे को एक कंसर्न दैट आई सी इज दैट नंबर 4 फॉर गुजरात.
Hmm.
It is Mahipal Lomror or Glenn Phillips. And if they lose out on early
और शाहरुख
wickets,
खान.
or Shah Rukh Khan, so if they lose out on early wickets, it can be a little tedious for
Tough.
them to score runs.
I agree.
बट मेरे को
Hmm,
पंजाब का ज्यादा कंसर्न लग रहा है टॉप ऑर्डर का, बिकॉज
hmm.
व्हाट दे कैन डू इज दे कैन ईदर गो इन विद they will go with Prabhsimran Singh. He'll open the innings probably, and maybe
Hmm.
Priyan Sharia will bat at three. But if they do not want to go with that option, what they can do is वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया का कौन सा Josh Inglis.
Josh
Josh Inglis
Inglis.
can be picked and he can probably open the innings alongside Prabhsimran Singh. Shreyas Iyer can bat at three, and that way they can play an Indian fast bowler. Because अभी क्या हो रहा है कि they have Glenn Maxwell, Marcus Stoinis, then they
English.
Marco
have
Jansen and Lockie Ferguson.
Marco Jansen and Lockie Ferguson. Yes.
तो इंग्लिश नहीं होगा फिर. That is what you are saying.
Hmm.
Hmm. बिकॉज
But
देखो स्टोइनिस मैक्सवेल तो कंफर्म्ड है, यैनसन खिलाना पड़ेगा बिकॉज यू नीड वन ऑलराउंडर।
all-rounder.
Hmm.
फिर तुम्हारे पास फास्ट बॉलिंग ऑप्शन में है कौन, तो लेट मी सी। यू
Arshdeep
हैव
and Kuldeep
अर्शदीप
Sen.
एंड कुलदीप सेन। आई डोंट थिंक कुलदीप विल बी प्लेइंग दो।
There is one
They
more
have
bowler. I forgot his name.
विजय
It's
हरप्रीत
कुमार
Vijay
बराड़ है।
Kumar.
वैशाख, विजय कुमार
Vijay
वैशाख
Kumar
है।
Vaishak.
वो
यश
आरसीबी वाला है।
ठाकुर भी एक ऑप्शन है उनके पास जो एलएसडी में खेलता था लास्ट ईयर तक।
Vijay Kumar Vaishak has come to Punjab now. Auction के
हम्म,
बाद.
बट दैट आरसीबी वाला डूड नो।
Yes, yes, yes.
यस।
ही इज अ रियली नाइस बॉलर यार।
सो अगर उनको बैटिंग
बट
टॉप ऑर्डर में इनएक्सपीरियंस कम चाहिए, सो मे बी दे कैन ट्राई एंड लुक एट एन इंडियन फास्ट बॉलर हु विल रिप्लेस लॉकी फर्गसन। अगर उनको
हम्म
टॉप ऑर्डर थोड़ा बैटिंग हैवी करना है, थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस डालना है उस चीज में, सो
Or
दे कैन
else
लुक एट,
they can place Stoinis as an opener.
दे
He
कुड
हाँ।
has
डू
opened previously.
दैट।
See, because in T20 cricket, your top three decide the flow of the game. If they
हम्म
don't get runs, it becomes very difficult for them to win games. And I think all of us will agree, पंजाब का टॉप थ्री वीकेस्ट लगता है. It is because proper openers नहीं है. See, Prabh Simran hasn't proven himself. He's been there for a while, but apart from that 100, he has not really got the IPL on fire. उसके साथ कौन ओपन करेगा, that is a question mark. English hasn't played IPL if they are picking up English. And Stoinis, he is not a regular in the Australian setup anymore. So how his form will be, it's a question mark.
So which team are you guys picking? See, because my point of view is that Gill has a point to prove as a captain. Now that he has been chosen as India's designated vice captain for the ODI setup,
कैप्टन
he has a
इलेक्ट
point to
बेसिकली
prove.
है। ही इज
But
कैप्टन
Kushagra,
इलेक्ट।
apart from captaincy, he also has to seal his spot for the T20s.
T20
Is
side,
what we are
yes.
trying to miss out, because see, Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson, Jaiswal, these all players are already cementing their place. If
एड
Gill
ईशान
doesn't
किशन।
get, there are people who will come in. Ishan
हाँ।
Kishan, so on and so forth. He has to play his best game and get a big season if he wants to make it to the T20 side.
Yeah,
He will
like
have,
see, he's
yeah.
he's called the prince, so he will have to take the king's place in some way, right? We need a good number three. And if he cements himself well as an opener for GT, I'm pretty sure the Indian management will look at him as a three for the T20s at least. Like if they don't want to play, like we don't have a good three right now.
अभी करंटली कौन बैटिंग करता है थ्री पे? तिलक वर्मा है, राइट?
Yeah.
Yes.
हाँ तिलक है, सॉरी अभी तो।
तिलक। हाँ, सो सी, इंडियन टीम के लिए तो काफी सारे स्पॉट्स ऑलरेडी सीमेंटेड हैं, जैसे रेहान पॉइंटेड आउट राइट नाउ। सो द
हम्म
ओनली ऑप्शन फॉर शुभमन गिल एट द मोमेंट इज वेदर ही कैन हैव अ वेरी गुड टूर्नामेंट एंड सी इफ he can knock the door and maybe play at as an opener in the Indian T20 side. अभी के लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, बट he'll have to have a great season जैसा उसका 2023 में सीजन गया था। सम 800 रन ही आई
वैसा
थिंक
चाहिए
गुड।
उसको, हाँ।
890.
उस लेवल का
Yes.
उसको सीजन चाहिए, वरना अगेन आई फील इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर हिम टू ब्रेक इनटू द इंडियन T20 साइड।
Agreed. Like the Indian T20 side has too many variables, too many people to now like consider a Gill also. Imagine that.
हम्म,
एक
रिजर्व्स
टाइम था
काफी
जब,
स्ट्रांग है।
Competition. Hmm.
हाँ भाई, एक टाइम था जब हम सोचते थे कि साला है कौन।
And then you have people like Ashutosh Sharma who are performing like this. If he continues to perform like this, maybe ऐसे बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स आएंगे जो फिनिशिंग रोल के लिए भी इंडियन T20 साइड के लिए कंसिडर किए जाएंगे, बिकॉज
But
आईपीएल एक
right now we don't have
बेंचमार्क बन
anyone
गया है।
for the finisher's role, no? As is. अभी हमारे
आई
पास
थिंक
पांड्या और अक्षर है.
पांड्या और अक्षर
Dubey
बैठेंगे।
को if you consider, don't know.
Who?
हम्म।
Dubey को if you consider as a finisher,
नहीं यार,
Shivam
Dubey
Dubey
is
no
Dubey is your proper middle order, hits the runs. He won't finish the match for you.
finish. Fair enough. It's just that Ashutosh doesn't give you with the ball. So,
हम्म।
that doesn't go in his favor. So, Akshar will obviously make his way.
But the way he handled pressure was commendable. At not
Too good.
once it looked like Ashutosh Sharma is under pressure, even when he was batting. उसके जब क्लोजर्स दिखा रहे थे वो एकदम मस्त अपना च्युइंगम चबा रहा था। बहुत
वो खुश था.
he was enjoying the moment basically.
Imagine he was 20 of 20.
हम्म।
उसने नेक्स्ट 40 रन कुछ 11 बॉल में मारे. That is the amount of confidence that he had in his game. He knew कि उसको कितना मारना है और कितना चेस करना है. What was
See,
the required ask?
this innings reminded me of राहुल तेवतिया, जो उसने पंजाब के
And
अगेंस्ट खेला था शारजा में। ही वाज आल्सो
Sheldon
सम
Cottrell,
25 ऑफ 25 एंड
5-6.
देन उसने 5 छक्के मार के वो मैच जिता दिया, एंड एवर सिंस देन वो हर टीम का डेजिग्नेटेड फिनिशर बन चुका है।
True.
So, which team are you guys picking for tomorrow's clash? Which team has a better chance of winning tomorrow's game?
Gujarat for me.
गुजरात.
मैं पंजाब बोलता हूँ फिर, थोड़ा
ऑफ
वैरायटी
ऑफ
ला।
हो जाना.
हाँ, जरूरी है, अभी नमन नहीं है, नमन मेहता नहीं है, तो कोई तो उसकी कमी पूरी करने के लिए चाहिए ना।
बराबर.
All right, so guys, on that note, we'll see you tomorrow with another video. We'll be reviewing the गुजरात और पंजाब वाला मैच, एंड देन उसके बाद वाला मैच का हम लोग प्रीव्यू करेंगे। सो सी यू गाइस, अंटिल देन, गुड बाय।